Today is August 11th, 2026, and today I didn't do nearly as much as I could have, but I feel like I did a lot. For starters, I did finish Summer Hours at the Robbers Library. Hold on. It was by Sue Halpern. It was actually a really good book. I've realized as I've gotten older, my books that I read should also be getting more, older, right? I know that a lot of people are reading at a much lower grade level than they should be, and I'm out of high school. I should be reading at a college level. So, that was actually a really good book for that, I think, because I've been reading, YA books, my whole life, pretty much. And nothing really, above, middle grade or YA books. So, reading that book, because I found it in the adult section at the library, was actually really nice. I understood most of what was happening. There were a couple of things I was a little bit confused on, but part of that I don't think was the book doing a bad job. I think part of that was I have a really hard time understanding hints for something. I need a book to explicitly say it for me to understand it most of the time. Part of, why I'm trying to read more adulter books. But that was a really good one. It wasn't a romance, which was nice. It wasn't really even a mystery. It was a little bit of a mystery because you're learning a story as you go. To compare the writing style, I would probably say it's similar to The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, but that could just be because that's one of the only other adult books that I've read. So, I don't know if that's everything. I don't know if that's the best comparison, but I really enjoyed it. It was a really nice read. There was some no schooling, homeschool representation. It wasn't great representation, but it's there. And she's smart. So I feel that's pretty decent representation in my professional homeschooled opinion. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see. What else did I do today? I did start another book. I have to cover stuff. Divergent by Veronica Roth. I keep trying to call her Rebecca Ross, but that's not this author. Her name is Veronica Roth. I have seen the movies. I know that they are different, and apparently we own the copies. So, I don't know. I'm gonna borrow them from the library right now, but that's what I got. I didn't do much today. I was planning on rollerblading, but I decided to give my wrist one more day because it's still, don't get me wrong, that looks a billion times better than it did the other day, but it's still not the happiest ever. So maybe tomorrow. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we'll see. I've got a couple things I need to do. Obviously, read a bunch. I'm also going to be trying to finish Yuri on Ice in the next couple days. I didn't watch much today. I might watch some while I wait for the video to upload, because sometimes that takes a bit, and it'll take 20 minutes, and then it's oh, I just watched 20 minutes of a show. So that might be an option. I'm waiting until I finish that before trying to get back into Haikyuu and a series of unfortunate events. So I'm hoping that goes well. Another thing, this is very exciting. It's been a week, and my books are out of the freezer now. So I can show you. There's two that were in the freezer. The first one I'm going to show you is one that I'm actually excited to read. So this is Changing Yesterday. It's number 1 in the Awakening series. This is by Robin Wasserman. So I'm actually really excited to read this. I've never seen this book anywhere, but it does sound interesting. It reminds me, there was a point in time in which my dad was really obsessed with podcast stories, where Wolf 359, or there was another one. I don't remember. But this one reminds me of one of the ones that we listened to. Oh, that's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. There was one 5 minutes. I think that's the one it reminds me of, I think. And there's another one. Gosh darn it. Oh man, that's gonna bug me so hard right now. Oh my gosh. That's so rude. Oh no, it was on a spaceship. I'll find it later. Then the other book is a dictionary. I know. Why in the world would I get a dictionary? Like, I have my phone. Well, it turns out, one of my classes, I'm not allowed to use technology in. So, that's great, because I know that that'll force us to not use AI. I love that. Lovely. Incredible. However, I have Merriam-Webster dictionary on my phone. I need some sort of dictionary, so I'll probably be carrying this around because I don't have a very large vocabulary. I know I read a lot. Unfortunately, I read a lot of kids' books, so that doesn't really do much for vocabulary. Someone is mowing their lawn at an egregious late time at night. That is insane to me. Alright, that was it. That's pretty much all I had for you. I'm probably gonna go watch some Yuri on Ice while I wait for this video to upload, so I'll go do that. You, go do whatever you're gonna go do. I don't know what you do. Just go do it or whatever. So, that's it. Goodbye.